Congratulations again on finishing your degree from Lehigh University. This video is specifically for doctoral candidates and their hooding advisors from both the classes of 2020 and 2021. If you have not already done so, please stop this video and watch the general video first, as there is a lot of information there that is important for everyone, especially about arrival. Remember, you should have your printed grad pass with you, and take the Hawkwatch app that morning and bring your phone with you as well. When you walk to the stadium from the parking area here in the lower left, guests will go through one of the two check-in tents directly in front of the main stadium entrance. Graduates should immediately head over toward the student check-in area, where they find two small tents and a large tent. One small tent is for anyone with regalia issues, and the other is for anyone with either Hawkwatch or grad pass issues. Have your printed grad pass with you. If you don't need to stop at either of these two tents, then go directly to the larger check-in tent. Here your Hawkwatch app will be checked. If orange, your temperature will be taken, and if it's less than 100.0 degrees Fahrenheit, you can stay. You will be given a color-coded wristband if you can participate. Put it on because you can't enter the stadium without it, and it must be on your wrist. At check-in, doctoral graduates will be given a card with your name, the hooding advisor, and the title of your dissertation. The dean of your college will read that card, so please make sure it is correct. Ask for help at the check-in tent if you must make any alterations. The card will be collected on the field shortly before the beginning of the ceremony. Take this card to the field with you, and please don't be late because we have one chance to collect these cards and get them to the appropriate dean. After check-in, move north along the road outside the stadium fence, past the other two tents, to the parking lot that is just north of the stadium house and the scoreboard. Use the portable restrooms here if needed. Then you enter the stadium through an entrance on either side of the stadium house and get onto the field. You will need to show your wristband to enter the stadium. Graduates and hooding advisors should be on the field at least 30 minutes before the ceremony start time. As you walk from the entrances on the left toward the seats, look for signs along the outer edges and along the center aisle of each row of seats. The seats are 6 feet apart in all directions. The colleges are in this order from the stage: College of Arts and Sciences, then the College of Business, College of Education, and finally the Rawson College of Engineering and Applied Sciences. This is also the order that graduates will be called to the stage. Please use your grad pass card to confirm your college and follow the signs on the field to sit in the appropriate section. The doctoral level candidates and their faculty advisors will be seated in assigned seats starting in the first row of each college. There will be name cards taped to their seats. For a single hooding advisor with 3 graduates, the order from the outside of the row toward the center will be the first graduate, then the advisor, the second graduate, and finally the third graduate. All other seats in that college section are for master's level graduates. Note your row number and how many seats you are from the middle aisle so you can get back to your seat after walking across the stage in case the card falls from your chair. It is really important to count your seat number from the center aisle. Shortly before the processional starts, the cards with your name and dissertation title that you received at check-in will be collected in order for reading by the college dean. It is crucial that you be on the field at least 30 minutes early and that you remain very close to your seat. Since traffic is always a problem, please allow extra travel time. If you are still outside the stadium when the processional is started, you will be escorted in after several minutes and seated by a faculty usher, so don't be late. The start of the ceremony includes the processional of just the faculty and the presidential party. Students are not processing this year. Everyone will be asked to stand for the processional and remain standing for the national anthem. After the national anthem, there will be a few short speeches. The main part of the ceremony starts with the introduction of the College of Arts and Sciences dean. The dean will ask the doctoral level graduates to rise. Faculty ushers in their distinctive gold caps will lead the PhD candidates toward the outside of the seats starting almost immediately. So at the top, they come outside and move down the seats, around the potted plant, up to the blue square where a picture will be taken with your mask on, and then you proceed over to the ramp toward the main stage. Advisors do not have a picture taken, but please stay in your place in line. Maintain 6-foot distances. At the other end of the field, it's a mirror image. You move down near the seats, around the potted plant, get your picture taken at the blue square, and then back up towards the ramp. While the doctoral graduates are moving, the dean will ask the master's level candidates to rise. By the time that exchange is completed, the first few doctoral graduates and hooding advisors should be at the side ramps to the thrust stage. Remember, your mask must be on all the time, and please maintain 6-foot distances between you and the person in front of you. This is difficult. Be vigilant and remind others to maintain distances. The dean will name the graduate and hooding advisor to step onto the stage. At this time, move up the ramp to the thrust stage, the graduate moving to the front tee, and the advisor moving to their left for the hooding right away. The graduate should stand with both feet on either side of the stem of the tee with their toes near the front crossbar. While the dean is reading the card for the graduate, the hooding advisor immediately comes from behind to the graduate's left side, takes the hood from the graduate's left arm, and puts it over their head. There will be a picture during this process. Sorry, but no hugs or handshakes are permitted due to distancing requirements. The graduate and hooding advisor should decide ahead of time if the graduate will remove their cap or bend at the knees or anything else to make the hooding easier. During the last segment of this video, I will illustrate how graduates should hold and carry the hood and how hooding advisors should prepare to place it over their graduate's head. Immediately after placing the hood on the graduate, the hooding advisor walks back toward the main stage to the second tee on the same side of the thrust stage, but right in front of the main stage. A second picture is taken at this time. When the dean has finished reading the card and the second picture has been taken, the candidate leads, and the hooding advisor goes down the front ramp with them if they do not have a second graduate. If the advisor does have a second graduate, they remain at the second tee until the graduate comes up, and then they repeat the process for hooding that graduate. Upon going down the ramp, look for the seat row numbers on the little cards on the inside aisle and then count over to your seat. The hooding advisor follows his or her last graduate down the center ramp and back to their seat. To be clear, a faculty advisor with multiple graduates follows their first graduate onto the thrust stage and follows their last graduate off the stage and back to their seats. When you get to your seat, sit down. Do not remain standing. All graduates and advisors are expected to remain on the field for the entire ceremony. The faculty ushers will release one row at a time, although at the start of each college, they will ask the first 2 rows of each college to move. The second row tacks on to the back of the first row. Please do not leave until the usher asks your row to start moving. The same procedure is repeated for the other colleges in the seating order: College of Business, College of Education, and the Rawson College of Engineering and Applied Sciences. Each college dean will be introduced, and graduates in each college will follow the same procedures. The exercises will close with the alma mater. Following the alma mater, the presidential party and faculty will recess, moving toward the east and then out to the north entrance. The faculty ushers will lead the first row of the College of Arts and Sciences after the presidential party if they're on the east side, or out their own entrance on the west side. Graduates and advisors must exit the stadium as part of the recessional and meet their families and friends outside the stadium. I recommend you set up a specific place to meet that is not too close to the stadium or to the fences. Your vehicle is a viable option. This is an example of the hood. The velvet is on the out and the silk side is towards the back. The nondescript part is what will be against your back. The point has a string frequently that can be attached to a button under your collar to keep it off your neck, but that's what leads over the head. There is a string across the back at the top of the chevron on the silk. For doctoral candidates, do not attach that string. It will make it very difficult to get it over your head if it is attached. Hold the hood with the velvet out. The silk is mostly hidden. It can be folded out at the bottom end so that the chevron shows, but that's not terribly important. You should drape it over your left arm with the point out so that the faculty advisor can lift it from your left arm and have the point pointing up. When the advisor takes the hood, remember, do not wait. You're doing this while they are reading. Set it up so that the silk is toward you. Make sure the point is at the top. Pull it apart so there's a big opening, and this is what goes over the graduate's head. Do not wait. Do it while the dean is reading. Perhaps adjust the shoulders just a little bit so it can stay on, and then step to the back tee. Sorry, but there are no hugs and no handshakes due to distancing requirements. There is a second picture when the advisor is at the back tee. I recommend each pair practice this before the ceremony on the field. Faculty ushers can help you with this. Remember to carry your name, advisor, dissertation title card onto the field with you because it will be picked up right before the ceremony. If uncertain about anything, please review that section of the video again. The faculty ushers in their distinctive gold caps are there to help you. Please ask any questions and follow their directions if necessary. Please check the Commencement website for other information and especially the morning of your ceremony for any last-minute details. Remember that masks are required 100% of the time and maintain 6-foot distancing from anyone who is not part of your party. Bring your printed grad pass, do the Hawkwatch app that morning, and bring your phone with you. I hope everyone has a great time at your ceremony.